Welcome back to the St. Lawrence Academy 3G. Fiction's home ground is to get ready for the biggest game of the season so far. This is the Scunthorpe Derby. Fiction's host their bitter rivals Berkeley FC. This game will truly be a test of character for Fictions after last week's disappointing result against Baltic Boys. Will they be able to turn up today, fight their rivals mentally, physically, and in terms of quality? We will see very soon. If Fictions are to finish in the top 3, they must win this game, but this game is much more than just getting the 3 points. This game is also about pride and character, and for that reason alone, this game will get physical. Now, let's see how Fictions line up for Derby Day. They make both formation and personnel changes as the manager lines the team up with a 2-3-1 formation. Owen is back in the starting lineup as he replaces Inas in the front line from last week's game against Baltic Boys. Junior and Deck retain their positions in their respective wings. Junior on the left and Deck on the right. The manager has decided to let Chris push up forward instead of the back three from last week, and with Arthur's return from injury means Tom is finally able to get out of goal and make a solid back two with Bailey. If anything needs to be changed, Fictions have their number 10, Kai, and Sam, and of course Brad. The manager stated at our station that he expects a big reaction from his team after the performance against Baltic Boys. He also stated if anyone can't handle the pressure of this game, then they should be at home watching on TV. This is a must-win for Fictions, not only for the points, but also for the pride of the badge on their shirt. Goal kick. And now Chris, he can drive forward, but he's under pressure. He often range effort! It's kept out by the goalkeeper. Fictions putting the pressure on nice and early. It looked as if he was deflected due to Nathan's touch, so it should be a corner for Fictions. Over the top, but it's well intercepted. Now Harry has some space to turn and drive. He's kissed past Owen, and now Callum gets it to his left foot. Shot! It's over the bar! Best chance of the game so far. This should have been 1-0 to Berkeley. Fictions look nervous right now. They are in the back foot. They need to improve. It's a goal kick. Chris is clipped in his ankle by Callum, but he's able to find Junior. Junior. This is also Junior! It's just one of the left post. Owen. And now Junior. He's able to get past Mark, but he's surrounded. Oh, that's magical. And now to finish it off! Keeper spills it, and now Dick! It's 1-0! 1-0! Fictions lead in the Scunthorpe Derby here at the St. Lawrence Academy. It's Declan. He was able to pounce on the loose ball from Junior's shot. Junior was able to crash his way through the defenders. He took the shot early, but the goalkeeper spilled it, and Deck was there to finish it off. Fictions lead on Derby Day. Kicking. It's lofted over. Callum's header. High and wide of the target. Sam. Oh, he's under immense pressure. And now Nathan. Well dealt by Chris, but it's still in the danger area. They get away, and now Junior. Still Junior. Oh, that's fantastic. And now he takes the shot. Oh, it's wide. He didn't hit that as well as... Cleared by Chris. And now Deck. Oh, that's excellent. And then make it 2! Spilled by the goalkeeper, and then the rebound. It is 2! The man of the moment, yet again, gets himself on the score sheet. It's such an important game. This is unbelievable right now. A great clearance by Chris gives Deck the chance to drive forward. The shot is once again parried by the goalkeeper, and Nathan. Oh, excellent save by Arthur. It's good to see he still has it. Harry's dispossessed by Junior, and now he can drive. Look at him go. He's shoved in the back by Nathan, and that will be a free kick to Fictions. It's very easy to see what they've been trying to do to Junior all game. Their captain sent an executive order to be physical with him in order to stop him, but so far it's clear not worked.
Yeah, Kai, go. Kai, you alright? Sam.
That will be all for the first half. The second half has begun, and let's see if Fixers can hold on to the great 2-0 lead. This has been a spicy derby so far, and let's hope it remains that way. Nathan with a real chance! Fractions off the post! That really was a chance to get Berkeley back in the game. That should have been buried. This is a warning sign for Fictions. They have started the second half sleeping, and they must remind themselves that they are in a derby right now. The score remains 2-0. Battle. Oh, it's a clumsy mistake. And now Chris, he finds Junior running at Mark Summers. What can he create? Oh, he's done well. And now the finish! It's in! What? Oh, wait, no! What? Denied by the post! I can't believe this! Junior is a nightmare for defenders when he's running at them like that. I mean, this goes in any other day of the week. He will be so disappointed in himself. That would have buried the game and gave Berkeley no hope of coming back. I mean, that's it, honestly. It's a corner. Artur's. It reaches Junior. He's made space for a shot! Oh, it's high, but once again, Junior expressed himself on that left-hand side of the pitch. He's been great today, and it's going to be a goal kick to Berkeley.
2 minutes, yeah? Look at it,
Gets to Junior. He's getting pulled back, but he does well to find Inaz. Inaz. Oh, he's dispossessed by Nathan, and now he can drive for the midfield. He takes the shot!
Junior.
Right back in it. It's Nathan. He was unmarked on the edge of the area. Inaz was caught having a nap in Derby Day. He was dispossessed very easily, and it's a great finish from Nathan. Berkeley are back in the derby. 2-1. Guys messing around with it. Fictions are on the ropes here. Berkeley's goals seem to have disorientated them. They need to grind out this win now. Some players just don't seem to realize they're in the middle of a derby right now. It's basically a war zone. Artur finds Inaz. Inaz takes on Nathan, but he put too much on it. Oh, look at the strength! And now Inaz! He gets up all for a shot! Yes! 3-1! 3-1 Fictions! Owen smashed it home! And this was the goal Fictions needed to make sure to get the 3 points! Inaz absolutely runs him over, literally. He does so well to then find Owen, who finishes it beautifully. Fictions have a comfortable lead again in the dark.
Hey Inaz! Redeem yourself there, well done!
Encouraging words from Junior. Inaz did do very well to redeem himself. Corner's cleared. Oh, Dick does very well. This is Declan Tiley! It's saved! But the rebound is different! 4! Fictions have their boot in Berkeley's ass. Excuse my expression, but that's what's literally happening right now. Deck literally steals the ball off Mark. He was getting completely through on goal. The keeper spills it, and then Owen is there to finish it off. It's 4-1 to Fictions. Hittick. He was fouled by Tom, and you gotta watch out for these two. I mean, something is really brewing between the captain and Hittick. A shot! Ball still loose, and now comes effort is insanely high. Straffering. Oh, there it goes again. Tom and Hittick. That should be a free kick to Berkeley. Mark receives a verbal warning from the referee as verbal abuse towards him will not be tolerated. Mark does well, but he's playing with fire doing that. He could get burnt! He does! Fictions have hit their noisy neighbors by 5! Junior gets his brace. Mark tries to be clever, dribbling from the back like that. He was under immense pressure from Deck and Junior. Deck is able to get the ball off of him, and the keeper again doesn't do enough to stop the goal. It's 5-1 on Derby Day. Poor delivery, and now Elso Junior for his hat trick! Oh, wow! Whoa! Okay. Chris heads it out again, and now Junior and Owen on the break. Junior chips Harry, and now Owen. It will be 6! Oh no! Oh dear! That was definitely a chance to further humiliate Berkeley, and for Owen to get his hat trick. I mean, he should be disappointed with himself there because that should have been buried, and that should have been 6. Tom, he does well. Ooh, oh no, and that might set the bomb off. Oh, I mean, wow. I mean, this is what Derby days are all about. Tom will not be happy that he was brought down like that in a goal-scoring opportunity, and especially by Hittick. That has been brewing all game. Owen shot! Wide. Oh god, that's a cynical foul. I mean, what on earth was he thinking there? The Derby atmosphere is kicking in now. Late on, Berkeley clearly have nothing left. Nathan sends it long, but it's well headed out by Bailey, but it falls to Mark Summers! It's wide of the left post. Hittick. Oh, plays a 1-2 with Brad, and he gets a shot away! Amazing save by Arthurs. That shot looked like it was heading to the top corner, but Arthurs got there on time. It's an excellent save, and that's why Fixtures was so desperate for him to come back from injury. The score remains 5-1. It's lofted over, and that's the final whistle. Fictions have beaten their bitter rivals Berkeley FC 5-1 at home. This really was a hard-fought win. They matched their rivals both in physicality and mentally, and their greater quality eventually shone through, and they were able to beat them down the way they did. Let's look at the game stats now. Fictions having more possession of the ball, 54% compared to Berkeley's 46. Fictions dominate on shots on target, having 11, while Berkeley only managed to get 6, so almost double. Berkeley had more shots off target, meaning they were way more wasteful, and that's putting it a nice way really. 12 to Fictions 5. Berkeley's reckless and physical approach to the game led them to commit 7 whole fouls, while Fictions only managed to make 2, both from the skipper Thomas on Hittick, which led to the blowout at the end. Fiction's domination in number of dangerous attacks meant they managed to get more corners, 5 to Berkeley's 2, and finally both Arthurs and Berkeley's goalkeeper were called to duty, but Berkeley managed to make 5 whole saves, but let's be honest, about 3 of those were spilt saves, therefore they were pointless, but nevertheless it's a save, and Arthurs managed to make 3 good saves during the game. This was the perfect reaction to last week's disappointing result against Baltic Boys, and this win means Fictions can retain 3rd place after Port Vale drew away to Super 7. And speaking of Port Vale, Fictions go away from home next week to Port Vale. This game is very important for the fight for top 3, and it's a must-win game for Fictions to make sure they do cement the 3rd place finish. What a derby day that was. Fictions beating Berkeley 5-1. Scunthorpe is